Welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Paper Guy.
I'm Mr. Magazine.
And it is Saturday. It is BOLO Day. We've got a long list of great items that sold. We're going to talk to you about them, tell you why we bought them, how they sold, and how you can find them yourself. Take it away, Mr. Magazine.
All right. I'm not sure if I showed this before because it was double listed.
Oh.
And we didn't have it the second time around, but, you know, for those that didn't see it, Genesee Valley Canal, 1836 to 1878.
Is that a booklet or is it a booklet or is it a book?
I think it's a small book, a thin book.
Those look like staples on the.
Yeah, but I don't think there's a few pages. I think there's probably 20, 30 pages.
Yeah, that would be a booklet.
Okay, booklet. There we go. A booklet. I think it took $70 on this. I got it from my local customers who brings me books and so forth.
See, but that actually helps me because I could see that out there definitely.
Sure.
And I would buy it for $1 or $2. Now I'd buy it for $5 to $10.
Yeah, there you go.
Given it sells twice.
Yeah, exactly. Next up, vintage Nintendo is you can't go wrong buying this stuff. Game Boy Advance gray NES edition handheld and went for $75.
Now, are those tested?
So
or they're not?
I get them from the same guy that gives me the books.
Okay.
He guarantees that they power up and he does test them out. So we do the same as well. They said this is not tested, even though I told them it was tested, and they still made money.
There you go.
Next up, I don't know if anyone heard of the Buffalo Bills, but they just won the
Is
other
that
day.
Amanda Knox?
No.
Oh.
But is he even on the team still? I don't even know.
Amanda?
Dawson
Knox.
I think
Amanda ever
Knox
was.
is.
It probably would have made the news.
Dawson Knox Bills autographed way-to-way jersey, $112. They don't go for much, but again, he's not he's not Josh Allen either.
Well, I guess the one thing that I don't understand, and I've seen it before on your listings, why do they never list the team name, the Buffalo Bills? Is there a reason for that?
They probably can't fit it in. They probably don't think it's important. I don't know.
Okay.
White away is kind of a waste of two words.
Yeah, you can put white.
White or away.
Yeah.
They usually put autographed in there.
You could use sign though. That would buy you a couple of words too, and you could lose the. You could
worst
lose
case,
the.
you get rid of JSA, put CO. Well, there's still three. There's two. Yeah,
Well, you get rid of the W,
right.
slash.
That's true.
Yeah. So you could fit Buffalo. I see a lot of times people list it for some reason they don't list the full name. I don't know why.
Gotta hurry you or Paul Carl again to whip him in shape. Now this was 3 years ago. Hopefully my manager's better now. But,
right.
Don't know. We'll see when the next one sells. It was listed recently. The Shadow Bust.
Or that one sells again.
Yes, exactly. The Shadow Bust Bowling Graffiti 1994. Famous Fictional Heroes #2. This one for $250. I think I got this from the same guy. It's all I buy from. He was a big Shadow fan. Yeah. So yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
How tall is that? Looks pretty good size.
I don't think it's that tall. I think it's about 6-8 inches maybe.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does it say anywhere there? It comes to showing? No.
Probably not. Yeah. Well, maybe my assistant manager should learn. Let's see. Let's read more. Can we read more?
Guess not. Okay. No, we cannot. All right.
We can move on. James Bond Secret Agent 007 Milton Bradley 1964 board game. $35 around there.
That seems low.
Yeah.
I know you guys comp them. I know that's all that it's worth.
I think we put it up for 48. Well, we put up for like 40 in auction. If it doesn't sell, it goes about 48, 49. Then it gets discounted about 20%. So that's where we're at.
I'm not a game guy.
Yeah.
But I see games when I'm out there, obviously, and I've never seen that game with that cover. I've seen a smaller size version. I've never seen that one. So
I think I got that from the same guy.
Probably, yeah.
Next up, another Nintendo. This is a Game Boy Color Yellow original handheld console GBC. I think I took about $50 on this.
Now I have another question.
Yep.
Now your lister highlighted yellow. Do certain colors sell for more?
I would think so. Yeah, I don't know for sure. I'm sure white's a common one. I know that I had white. That was the first one that came out.
Right.
And then then they had color one, different colored. Green, red, whatever. So yeah, I'm sure there's some rare ones. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Last up for me, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, life-size stand-up cutout figure, 6 feet tall, vintage, $50.
How can you scroll down a little?
Sure.
How
it does unfold.
It does unfold.
There's the
Okay.
bottom half, so that's what it looks like unfolded, and then it's folded up.
It's folded in half, or it's folded in thirds.
Oh.
I'm just wondering for shipping. for shipping
It's
reasons.
got to be folded in thirds.
Thirds,
right? Yeah,
okay.
because you don't see her leg, you don't see her ankles.
Okay, so it's 24
Yeah.
inches. So that is something though you would not want to ship it post office because it's overage over 22 inches. So you definitely would want to use UPS for that, which I'm sure you did.
I hope so.
But you would want to use UPS for that.
I'll never know, so no harm, no foul. You are up.
Sharps Pen Wallpapers Fine Print Samples, Bridgeton, New Jersey, 1980-81. A guy had these at the flea market. He had 5 different ones. Really cool. The question you run into with these, I only put a couple of pictures up, is exactly how many pictures do you want to put up? The other problem you run into with these is the pages are not numbered. So do you really want to count the pages? Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, it's not super thick. If I had to take a guess, I'd guess 48 pages, 60 pages, somewhere in that ballpark. So it's not like 12 pages. I took $29. Somebody bought all 5 of them at $29 a piece. So you can't argue with that. Happy, but they're really, really neat. And these are the kind of things that a junk journalist would absolutely love as well. Up next, if I can find the mouse, there we are. Not a good picture, but literally that's what the front of the book looks like. The Dow Theory by Robert Reed, 1932. Now, a book like that is hard to make look nice because it literally is just a dark cover. There's nothing on the cover whatsoever. Took a $100 offer on it. Stuff from back then is 1932. That was after the stock market crash of 29. You get into the business books from back then telling you how to invest and all that kind of stuff. People do collect those, so do keep your eyes open for those. Up next, KSH 1600, Eugene, Oregon. Our Fab 50 survey, rock and roll songs for November 17th, 1967.
Cool.
I got 3 different ones for 3 different weeks. You'll see these things out there as well. They'll list like the top 40 or 50 song, Daydream, Believer, and the like. People do like those. People do collect them. You can end up picking those up fairly inexpensively in lots. And people don't tend to have one. People tend to have a pile of them, all different weeks. KSH 1600. Devil in Dungarees by Albert Conroy, vintage paperback, Crest book, 1960, $48.24. Isn't that an awesome cover?
It's a good cover. Good looking cover, yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of paperback that you want when you're out there. You see something other like that, highly collectible, $48 for that. So can't argue with that. Not in too bad a shape either. It's got a little reed crease right there, but not bad. Marvel Comics Phonics Reading Program, a lot of 10 books. Hulk Avengers, $20.24. Picked this up at a church sale. I think it was fill a bag day at the church sale.
Nice.
And I said, I might as well grab those. None of those had Spider-Man on it because it was all the Avengers, so you didn't get any of those because you don't collect Avengers.
That's my luck.
Yes, yes. The problem, where would you list this at, Mr. Magazine?
Well, I don't list. I'm assuming my employees are listed in comics.
That's where I put it at.
Yeah.
The downside to that is you can't do the media mail shipping if you list it in the comics. That's the downside. Not that it's a big deal. It weighed less than 1 pound. It weighed like 14 ounces, I think, packed up. So I kind of, ate the ground advantage and shipped it out that way. Even though I could have gone to PayPal and gotten a label. I said, for all that trouble for $1, it's not worth it.
No, definitely not.
On that. Up next, Eddie Meath All-Star. Now, what is the Eddie Meath game?
It's a all-star football game for high school seniors. How do I know that?
How do you know that?
I did play in it. Yeah, I did. I still can't find my jersey, but it is what it is. So this would have been 7 years after or 6 or 7 years, 6 years after I played.
And there you go.
Yeah.
16th annual program, 1998. Do you know who I sold this to, Mr. Magazine?
A Section 5 football coach.
A cheerleader.
Oh. She was a cheerleader for them?
She was a cheerleader. Apparently they had cheerleaders. She reached out to me and said, is there a page with the cheerleaders in it? I don't usually pull things out, but I said, that actually is a really good question. I probably should have put that picture up. Sent her the picture. She was in it. She bought it.
Wow, nice.
Yep. So, up next, Bake That Chicken Pie. Emerson 6-inch disc, 78 RPM record, 565 with sleeve.
You're really getting ballsy.
Yeah, that was one. I took a $30 offer on it, got it out the door.
How could you pack it?
Well, it's small. It's only 7 inches.
Okay.
6 inches. So it actually could fit into a record box and 4 pieces of cardboard. Couldn't move whatsoever in there. Hopefully it gets there.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very small sized one. I actually bought stuff from a guy at the flea market. I said, how much for the box? And he goes, oh, and he starts looking through it. He holds up, they're like 4 records. He goes, you want these? I go, sure, why not? And I sold this for more than I paid for the box, so that's why not. Gotta expand a little bit, my friends. Story Magazine, short stories, March 1940. J.D. Salinger, first published story. Ended up getting $400 out of it. I was asking 5 something. You may remember this as being an item of the week back a while ago. I didn't really care whether it sold or not. A gentleman reached out to me and said, look, I'll give you $400 for it, but you got to put it up for $400. I said, all right, I can do that.
You didn't like making an offer?
He was saying there was some kind of a special that he had from eBay, but he could only buy it now to get a discount from eBay. I said, all right, so I put up for $400. He got a discount from eBay covering something or other on it, I guess. I don't know.
Now, do you know what this was when you bought it?
No.
Oh, wow, interesting.
No. I do now.
Of course.
And hopefully I don't sell another one anytime soon because I don't have another one currently. Do hit the like button if you could, and we will see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.